We are back in Sway and we're going to talk about how to get audio and video elements into your exhibit. So if you have any artifacts that have audio or video components, this will hopefully give you some useful tools. So let's start with video. The easiest way to get video into your portfolio is to embed it. So let's take a look at how to do that through YouTube. YouTube is probably one of the most user-friendly platforms, I think, when it comes to embedding videos. So if you're finding videos from other platforms, it might be a good idea to cross-reference it on YouTube to see if it's also on YouTube, because oftentimes that is the case. Videos posted on organization websites or something like that also get cross-listed to YouTube. So to embed a video from YouTube, you go to Share, and then you click this Embed option, and then you click Copy. And that copies the code that you will need for Sway. So simple enough. So we are going to embed this video on former slave owners being interviewed. And we'll go back here and start putting this in as artifact number 2. So just like we did with artifact 1, I'm going to go and add some content, but instead of adding an image card, I am going to add a different kind of media card. Now, because I'm not uploading a video, I'm not going to click video, I'm going to click embed. And you can use this type of card / section for anything that you're embedding, whether it's audio, video, or even an image. So let's paste that right in and see where we're at. And here we go. The video is now in our Sway, and once we're putting the Sway in play mode, we'll be able to play that video right from the Sway presentation. So, of course, we also need to add a text card that will have our write-up. So I'll just put a placeholder in there for now. Now, if you have a video that can't be embedded, another option would be to go to video, and it would allow you to upload a video that you have saved somewhere. So if you have a saved video file, you can upload it to Sway and do it that way. The only downside is that Sway does have some limitations in terms of how much data you can include as far as our audio and video rather are concerned. So you may run to a situation where the video won't upload. And the same thing is true of audio, unfortunately. If you're not able to embed it, in some cases you can upload it, but if the file is too large, you're going to run into an error. But I just want to give you the heads up on that workaround in case you do need it and you have a small file that could be easily uploaded. So let's then go on to audio. So we're in artifact 3. And what I am going to do is embed one of the audio files from this Voices Remembering Slavery collection, which is one of the archives that I included on your assignment sheet as a resource. So I just kind of wanted to draw from this to show you a little bit what's out there. So they do have some audio files, and these are actually kind of cool because they are historical records. As you can see, most of them were created decades ago, almost 100 years ago at this point. So we are going to go to this interview, and we're going to try to embed this file. And it looks like there may not be an embed option, but we can download it. And this is interesting because there's also text option or PDF. So if we were unable to embed this file or upload it, we could get the PDF and perhaps include that on the portfolio. So it's always good to check the different formats that are available. But for now, let's try downloading this MP3 and see if we can get onto Sway. All right, so we have it. Let's see how we can make this work. So in this case, because I'm uploading, for Artifact 3, I would click the plus sign, I would go to Media, and I would go to Audio. And when it says add an audio file, I would click into here. I would select the audio file, and it will process. Now, the uploads for audio and video take the most time as far as processing goes. So if you're uploading a video or an audio file, I'd recommend just letting it process and maybe go and do something else and let that sort of marinate in the background. So I'm going to pause the video so that we don't have to sort of sit through that process, and then when I come back, we'll have the audio file ready to go. Okay, and like magic, we are back in action, and you'll notice that the audio card is now uploaded. So our audio file is in our project. So I am just going to add the text card for the write-up. And then we have another artifact good to go. So the last sort of tip or trick that I want to show you is how to upload like a PDF file or document file. I know that not all of your artifacts may be in the form of images, videos, or audio files. So if you have something that is sort of like a text-based interview or a text-based document, there are ways to get that into Sway as well. So for Artifact 4, I'm going to click the plus sign, and what I will be looking for is the upload button. But before I upload anything, let's find a document to upload. So I went to the Library of Congress archive that we've been using and found an interview just like the one we embedded as an audio file, but this time I'm going to select the PDF version. So let's go to that, and here we have it. So it's been typed up nicely, and you can see the interview was in 1949, so it's very much a historical document, and let's download that. Here we go. So now we'll go back to Sway, click that upload button, and add that file in. Now it says it gives you this this option to import the content or embed it so that it can be viewed within your Sway. I generally like to embed if possible because it looks exactly the way that it looks in the file itself. Essentially, you're just taking the document as is and dropping it right into the Sway the same way you would do with the video. So let's give that a shot. Okay, so that was easy enough. Let's go and add our text write-up. So now that we've added audio, video, and a PDF to our exhibit, let's take a look at how it looks. So I'm going to click play. And as we scroll down, we can kind of see things coming together a little bit. I'm going to play this video quickly, just a few seconds, so you can see how the functionality is. And same thing with the audio file. You can just play it right from Sway. And here we have our document, and you can kind of see it is set up like a little browser window. And if we click the maximize, then we'll get the document in its full form. All right. So let's go back to edit. So hopefully this gives you some extra tools for continuing to develop your exhibit. And in our next video, we'll talk more about fine-tuning the design.